Coach Burnett. First things first, congratulations, Fricker's dual champions.
Yeah,
You knocked off the best team in Michigan, DCC.
Yeah,
Detroit
yeah,
Catholic
good.
Central. Right?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was
They beat you guys up really bad when you first were the head coach.
Yeah, so I don't know what years that was. 2016, 2017, or
2018 maybe.
I can't remember. Yeah, so we dueled them and they beat us like 70-3, and then 65-6. Those teams they had were awesome.
They had
Probably
Amines on the
some of the
teams.
best teams they've probably had. I'd say if you look back at their history, I don't know.
And look how the guys even translated to college.
Oh yeah. So that was that we were at the point with our program at the time. We had some pretty good kids, so we were looking for that really good competition, and they just hammered us. So just over the course of time and just building, and we're just in a position to really be able to compete with those teams now, and that's the expectation when you're trying to win state championships and when you're trying to be a nationally ranked program, right? It's just part of the evolution.
To flip a result like that, right?
Yeah, right.
You expect it.
Yeah, well, you should want that. You should want to be able to get those opportunities to measure where you're at and compete with those guys. You know what I mean? So it just comes with the territory.
Defense sub duels today. You guys are 3-0. You just knocked off Team Quest out of Pennsylvania. Coach Akerley's team, really tough team, and a really good duel.
Right.
What do you guys got to do to move forward here? You're in the gold pool to win this tournament.
Gosh, man. So I'm just gonna be brutally honest with you, dude. I showed up here, and I'm kind of helping out in coaching, but I don't know anything about who we're going to wrestle or the kids just have to just.
It's going to be you guys, 922 West Shore. You know them.
Yep.
And then Palmer. So you know everybody. You've got everybody. Right. It's all Ohio teams.
So I guess just moving forward, all that, I like myself in whatever capacity I am with coaching or Eric or whatnot, is just keep the kids focused on doing the little things right, wrestling and competing, thinking about team. These are cool opportunities because kids get to wrestle for each other, for the team that they're on, and that kind of goes hand in hand with the individual result, when they're fighting for individual stuff, thinking about the team. So that's really good. And then just, you just mitigate damage. If you get a chance to score bonus, try to teach kids to score bonus. If you're losing, you got to eliminate bonus, and then just hope they keep it together emotionally, emotional control.
Last week, Marcus Blaze takes a tough loss in the quarterfinals of the Ironman on a kind of a bizarre call, and the really good official. I think the best official in Ohio.
Yeah.
Kind of just had a he's a human.
Yep.
And tough call, and I think that we talked to that guy, he'd know that maybe that wasn't the right call, but it happens, right? Calls happens, and Marcus hit one of the greatest top 10 seasons in the history of Ohio high school history last year as a freshman. Still hasn't given a takedown up as a high school wrestler.
Crazy.
Right? And came back and beat DeLuca of Blair for third, avenged the loss, right? Toughest weight at the tournament, Ironman. How did you navigate that, and what were your thoughts, and how do you take the official out of matches like that?
Well, if you go back and watch the match, first of all, all credit to Marky. He did a great job. He's a supreme competitor, and when he was coming up, a lot of times that competitiveness was a roadblock because he would just shut down, right, and just struggle with moving forward. Now, I did very little at Ironman. I just tried to love on him a little bit. He grabbed his stuff. He immediately made his way down in the wrestling room. He started knocking off a little bit of weight. He dealt with it. He decompressed on his own. He was obviously irritated about how the match ended, but he also recognized he had a really good scoring opportunity in regulation that he didn't capitalize on. I think that was sort of more the stick in his craw personally, that he didn't get that takedown that he worked really hard to get. And credits to Luca, right? I believe his name is. That kid's really good. Those top four guys in that weight class are
Jack Forrest, Leo DeLuca, and then Lillidahl, who won it, who he beat in the finals, who Marcus beat in the finals last year.
You got a world
champ, a silver medalist.
Fargo champ in there. Dude, those guys are it's like crapshoot. But to Marcus's credit, he's really, really maturing. He's becoming even more of a student of sport. He's watching film. He's breaking down film, technical stuff. He's working on making adjustments. He's working on being a really good leader for our team. So I had to do very little. I was super proud of just how he navigated that. And here's the thing, though. And you know what? I mean, not that you want guys losing, but that loss could end up being something really good for a Marcus Blaze. So
Tackett's. How good is Tackett's? He's better than we even knew he was.
I don't know how good he is yet. That's what's cool about him. He's still like
Tackett's upside so huge.
Crazy.
Also, get around to 12er, in Dinkins. He's better than he knows he is.
Yeah.
So you got two guys there. Tackett's got a little bit of I guess some indication, he knows now. He has some validation how good he is. Right. Whereas, you got a tough run of 12er for Dinkins to beat, but you guys can do it again.
Yeah, so we're right. I think we're going to be right there as long as we can keep guys healthy, coach guys up, get guys believing, make them dangerous, have them peaked right, But like we said, Winton Dinkins, he is learning how good he is, right? Miles Tackett's is learning how good he is. And the ranking stuff gives you validation, right? Excuse me.
He's fourth in the country.
Fourth in the country, right?
Fourth in the country.
But what's great about Miles Tackett's is he's very grounded. Doesn't matter to him. It's cool. He's like, oh, that's cool, man. I'm getting some notoriety. I'm noticed. But he really loves our team. What was really special about yesterday was our kids understood the opportunity that was in front of us.
He bumped up. He bumped up against DCC and got the win.
Yeah.
So Miles Tackett's is almost the unsung hero. And then last year, he loses a result in the state final that I think he was 3-0 against Bennett, maybe.
Yeah.
And that's it. So, and I think that sticks with a guy like that, and he knows. And you got guys, I think they hear footsteps and they're ready to go, man. I like it. And then you held some guys out. Joey Blaze, a guy at the weight below was really mad at Joey Blaze. I don't know. Do they do a thing at the end of the Ironman where the guys bump up and wrestle the champs? Because there was a guy yelling at Joey Blaze to come wrestle, but he was a weight below Joey Blaze. I didn't get that. Did you get that?
Yeah, which is, I didn't.
Do they have the champs wrestle in like a locker room afterwards?
I don't know. I don't.
Do they do that? I didn't know.
I'm what the kids call an old head. I don't get into the whole that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Our kids make
I didn't
fun
get
of
it. I was like, wait a minute, you just won 157. Blaze is 165.
Right.
I was like kind of confused.
Yeah. What I just love about our kids is they're humble kids. They practice humility. They understand how much work we got to do, but they know what they could get out of the sport. They love each other. They're having a great time competing for each other, and that's really cool. That other extra stuff, but I get the day and age. I guess I kind of leave it to whoever the kids are that like to just whatever. Yeah, there's the family. Yep. There's little Chewbacca. Yeah. So no, our kids they understand where they're at, opportunities, and I'm blessed. I got you talk about our coaches are really, really dialed in and really, really. They love our program and they love our kids, and they're really, really thinking about winning. You know what I mean, and doing it the right way. And I'm just grateful for that, because if I didn't have those guys, it's good stuff, man.
Double X, just so you know.
Yep.
Double X.
Double X.
All right.
X.
That's what I need. That's
what you need. Yeah. So this XL, so I'm growing, but
that's an XL.
Yeah. I shrink it. I like. So, but all kidding aside, no, just super grateful to be doing what I do, being the coach of the program that I coach, and then doing it with the people that I do it with. Yeah. Burnett says.
All right, I'll tell you the story about when I passed him on the freeway today, all right?
All right, cool.